DPT. Greetings, comrades. Going to start a new playthrough of Battle Brothers. I'm just going to do a campaign, and then when we eventually die, that will be the end of it. So we'll go on veteran for all the settings, maybe starting funds. We'll also switch to Ironman mode, because like I say, as soon as we die, that's it, we're done. So this is an indie game. It was in early access for ages, which is when I bought it, but since I last played it, it's come out of early access and got on to full release. The last battle. It all went wrong. 2 days ago, the company was hired to track down Hoggart the Weasel and his band of raiders. But it was them who found you first. An ambush. Some joke about horses, cut short by an arrow to the throat. Arrows shooting in from everywhere and nowhere. Men holler and scream, a great volume before death. As the hail subsides, you draw your weapon with the rest of your men, only to collapse to your knees. An arrow has punctured your side. You shout in pain. A hurried glance sees the men charge without you to make a valiant last stand. Met in forces, steel clashes with steel. You meet eyes with the captain. A last nod before his throat is cut. You're left in command now of what few men remain. Trembling in pain, you lean on your sword, and with all the will you can muster, slowly rise again to the end. So this is kind of like a bit of an intro battle. Serves as a bit of a tutorial as well. Can't really stop these two guys dying, so you just kind of have to watch it unfold. So then we take over, and we'll fire a shot at this brigand thug, while Hoggart the Weasel sneaks off. We'll try and finish this guy off as fast as we can. Ooh, he's resisted all attempts so far. I never really know if you can actually lose men or what in this opening bit, whether it's like a... I don't know what's happening here. Oh, we've already reloaded, that's why. So, do we have... I'm guessing he doesn't have any secondary... Oh, he does have a secondary, so swap to the knife. Ooh, chopped off his ear. Taking a battering so far. Moving into range. Try and stick him with the pointy end. And whew, no one died. Could have gone worse, could have gone better. Let's have a look at the loot. Oh, not a bad bit of loot. Okay, then we leave. You're alive. You won. The adrenaline fades, and in its wake you can't help but sink back to the ground. Gritting your teeth, you snap the arrow's shaft. Your chest heaves. Pain for breath. Everything blurs. The company has been devastated, cut down to but a few men, and that bastard Hoggart did justice to his name, fleeing like the weasel he is. What now, Captain? A voice says from behind. It's Rummeld, who sits down beside you, bedding his bloodied axe on his legs. You turn to him to reply, but before you can answer he continues. Bernhard's dead. They slit his throat. He was a good man and a damn good leader. But all it took was one mistake. That makes you the one in charge now, don't it? Alfgeir the Bull joins the two of you, still breathing heavily. Then Theodebald Ironjaw. Save the ceremony and anointments for another day. Let's give the men a good burial and return to Schwarzbruck to collect our pay. The Weasel's men are slain after all. Besides, Captain, we ought to see to that wound before we lose you too. Wouldn't want to leave Alfgeir the Bull in charge, right? So, I go to Schwarzbruck, which is over there. Oh, that's quite far away. Speed that up. So yeah, it's a pretty fun little game. Turn-based strategy, really. I don't even think I've ever made it to the end, to be honest. What a sorry display it must be for the onlookers as you arrive in Schwarzbruck. 4 bloodied and beaten mercenaries down on their luck. The man who hired the company days ago. Arne of Schwarzbruck no doubt expected you to return in a more glorious fashion. Still, he welcomes you to his house and offers bread and wine while a servant fetches a healer. Few words are exchanged except for the occasional grunt and wheeze as an elderly man with shaky hands tends your wounds. A pin pierces your skin, the first of many stitches to come. You grit your teeth till you think you hear one break. Arne of Schwarzbruck sits behind you and asks if you took care of Hoggart. You shake your head. We killed his men, but that weasel eluded our blades in the end. The healer waves around a glowing fire poke, suggesting he wants to push it into your wound. You nod and he does so. For a moment, that's all there is. You're not a man, but a pinch of fire, flesh from flame, a golem of pain. Arne Schwarzbrook hands you a goblet of wine. You did well, sellsword. The brigands have been removed, though it is a shame that Hoggart still lives. You expect to get paid for this? Well, naturally, 400 crowns is agreed upon. He gestures towards a servant who rushes to your side with a pay in hand. I wonder, may I make use of your services one more time? I'd very much like to end the headache with this Hoggart once and for all, and I will pay you again, of course, another 400 crowns, shall we say. Rumold scoffs and turns to drink more wine, but Thudebald Ironjaw stands to speak. Yes, the company is in ruin, but we will rebuild it. Without the comrades, Rumold will drink the crowns away and end up begging on the streets. And Alfgar the Bull? By the gods, we all know he'd go chasing the womenfolk until one stove his rotten head in. We need the comrades. It's all we have. What say you, Captain? Rumold burps and raises his cup to you. Alfgar the Bull playfully thumbs his nose and nods. Kill that bastard Hoggart or not. It's up to you, Captain. And I think we'll go and finish him off. Arne Schwarzbrook claps his hands in satisfaction. Excellent. My little birds will need some time to find where Hoggart is hiding his hide now. In the meantime, I suggest you see about stocking up on supplies so that you'll be good and ready to end this when the time comes. I shall see you in a few days' time at the latest. As you leave Arne Schwarzbrook's house and stand on the outskirts of Schwarzbrook, Thunderbolt Ironjaw seeks a word with you. We need more men, Captain. I know I gave a big speech back there, but bravado won't do shite. We need more warm bodies in the ranks. Figure we find 3 good men, buy them some decent weapons, and dress them in the best armour we can afford. The man pauses to glance around. I bet this Burrug town got a desperate peasant or two looking for a new life. Or we could travel to Huwailer in the east. Them city folk aren't always as hardy as these country bumpkins, but we're more likely to find men with fighting experience stopping to rest there. That's what we shall do. So, we'll pop in here and see who's available. So, Harvard the Rat Catcher. Plus, they're pretty quick reflexes. We'll hire him. And these guys all have bows. And they're all poachers. I guess we'll prefer Corey. Just because he's got... It's slightly cheaper, but I'm guessing they've got similar stats. So, we'll give this guy a mace. And re-equip his crossbow. See what they've got in the shop as well. Nothing they want really. Yeah, we'll leave that. So which town do we have to go to? Huwailer. Some of these names are really hard to pronounce. Huwailer, that should probably be. So I guess we'll mosey on down there and see who we can recruit. As Huwailer's skyline appears on the horizon, Alfgar the Bull seeks a word with you. Never been to Huwailer before, but I've been around ones that look a lot like it. Cities like these are great for selling goods, as all these prissy pompous pricks love to have their goods delivered. With so many merchants, you can find almost everything you need to. Keep an eye out for bargains and don't get swindled by them cutthroat merchants. Rumold sees fit to add his own opinion of what we should do. If there's a good tavern, I say, there's where we should go first. Nothing helps a man down his luck more than a good pint. God knows we earned it. Alfgar the Bull shakes his head. You say that every time we stop in town. You say that even when you're already drunk. Keep that in mind. Okay. Hiya. See how these guys are more out there. Got tea. A tailor. An apprentice. Lovely apprentice. And a detailer. I think we'll go for the detailer. Sorry, Hans, not today. So we'll give this guy a shield, and we'll give him a buckler just in case he don't have anything in the shop. See what they've got on the market. We need a weapon. Let's grab a spear. No real armour or anything to speak of. What's that, a barber? No, we don't need a barber. Ooh, the villagers are terrified. Alright, so then we'll go back up to Schwarzbrook and see what we can see. Hopefully Hoggart will have been found and we can chase him down. Speed it up again. When you try to cross mountains and stuff in this game, it takes a long time. Arnold Schwarzbrook is pacing back and forth when you find him. The healer who damn near killed you with a fire poke is standing nearby. He's picking chunks of dried blood out of his fingernails. Arnold Schwarzbrook claps his hands. Finally, you're here. I have good news. We got hold of one of the Hoggarth's former men. My good friend here had a nice little talk with him, and now we know where Hoggarth took his wounds. The healer clears his throat, splayed his fingers out like a maiden looking to paint them. He speaks as though he's identifying the disease he's about to excise. The brigand known as Hoggarth is hiding a small hut on the hills to the southwest of here. Based upon my most civil discussion with one of his men, Hoggarth knows the Comrades is on his heels and he will have gathered more men since the last time you met him. Nodding, Arnold Schwarzbrook waves you off. Good luck, sellsword. So yeah, we'll head on down and try to kill Hoggarth to avenge our company. Yeah, see. Oh, slowpoke. Unfortunately, going into this, a lot of our guys are still going to be injured, but Sylvie, what can you do? Ooh, gone past it. Right, let's do this. Take a shot. Actually, we'll wait till they move closer. Same with all our guys, I think. Did I give him his spear? No, I forgot to give him his spear. Well, that's awkward. Never mind. Looks like he's going to be fighting with his bare hands. Let's hope he's skilled at it. Really, it's just, you know, just trying to buff up the numbers. I don't know if you can pick up weapons from the ground and stuff either. Could be useful. So, we're going to move this guy here and put him on guard. So this basically means if anyone moves into it, like a space next to him, he'll hit him with a spear and then he'll either move back, or if he misses then he can move to him. So just tire him out though. Try and chop his head off. Ooh, he took some damage. Right. Finish him off. Bring him round here. And we'll shoot this guy because he's not got any armour on, so it'll be more effective. At first, like, the best thing you can really do is just get the numbers down, because it gives them a bit of a morale check, and then if they fail it, they end up running. Again, I'll wait with this guy just to see what happens. And him. But him I shall use right now. Try and take him out. No. There we go. Easy peasy. That's a good spot for him to move. For us, really. Hit him. Knock him out. Good job there, Archer's a bad shot. So yeah, you just see it then. He's now running in fear. Move this guy up here. They could do against one next to their archer, but come on, knock him out. Punch him. Hit him. Yeah, so if you try and run away when they're in stood next to someone, you'll give a swing at them, and then it'll probably kill them usually. It's like a bit of a chance test, really. Sometimes you get away, but most of the time you don't. Ooh. Hit him with the pointy end. We can't quite reach him. What we could do is take him out to run off otherwise. And that's like lost loot for us, which we don't want. Ooh. You nearly had it then. Let's hope we finish off Hoggarth this round, or he'll be taking another one of our company to the grave. Oh, see, he didn't choose to move back there, so that was quite lucky for him. Reload. I'll catch a little the background music. Oh, come on. Gotta kill him, or it's gonna be very bad for your friend. Oh, again, look, he survived there. Look at this guy punching this guy's shield. What a hard lad. Missed. Come on, finish him. Oh, hey, didn't lose anyone. Good start. Right, let's make sure we equip our guys this time. Fagot lies dead in a pool of his own blood, skewered into a grotesque and panicked pose. He didn't weasel his way out of this one. You put a boot in his corpse and looked to your men. For the company! For all the men who have fallen! Alfgar the Bull spits on the dead man's face. Let's take this bastard's head and get back to Schwarzbrook. Quickly we will go into our inventory and give out weapons and such. Give him a spear, I think it's more useful, and a proper shield. Oh, actually, we'll give him that one so it's not as damaged. This guy can have a sword instead of a club. Mace is okay. I don't know where to give him a shield, but for now I'll just leave it. So that's a short bow. I'm guessing he's got a short bow. Yeah, okay. So there's no point swapping anyone else's stuff out, but we can upgrade a few of them. So we'll take 9 lives because obviously in Ironman mode we kind of don't want people to die. So these little stars basically mean that that person has an aptitude for that skill, so you get more points basically for what you put in. So put that one in as well. See, this is a bit, it's useful, but just rather get some defense skills up and whatnot at first. This is pretty good for health there. Perks, 9 lives again. Okay, let's go back to Schwarzbrook and cash in our check, i.e. the dead man's head. Alfgar the Bull joins you at your side. Got a moment, Captain. You nod for him to speak his mind. The battle has left some gear worse for wear, and some men got a good nicking too. We can patch up both men and equipment by marching, but it's a lot faster to sit down and do it. Of course, if we make camp, we should be wary of ambushes. A campfire in these parts we can see from any which way. It's really good writing, I think. Like, a lot of the story stuff there, quite funny. And into Schwarzbrook. The company returns to Schwarzbrook as victors, their heads held much higher this time. The Comrades are not the size that they once were, but they're still a force to be reckoned with, as Hoggart learned this in his final moments. You carry his head in a sack that you empty in front of Arnold Schwarzbrook's feet. He jumps back, but the healer quickly picks the head up, stares at it, and nods. Arnold Schwarzbrook approaches the brigand's bloodied face and eyes it carefully. Yes, that's his ugly mug, all right, servants. Pay this man his money. Coin in hand, you raise your voice to the men. As long as there's blood coursing through our veins, as long as we can hold sword and shield, they shall stand our company, and all through the realm people will know the Comrades. The men cheer. Theobald Ironjaw puts his hand on your shoulder. You did well, Captain. No matter where you lead us, the men will follow you as brothers in battle. So, sell some of our stuff and buy some food. Don't need that. So yeah, we'll buy a bit of food and some tools. Probably do some bandages. Not buy tools. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, I'll do. So we'll leave and head down to Huweiler. Speed it up. There's all sorts of bad guys in this game. It's orcs, wolves, the undead, loads of them. It's quite varied. It's a really fun game. It's just I didn't seem to die in before I get to like the end game part. But yeah, they've added so much since I last played. Why haven't I gone inside this settlement? There we go. That was annoying. They don't have anything I want from the market, I don't think. What's this quest? Oswald of Huweiler standing by his window, peering out while nursing a mug of mead. He doesn't really seem to be focused on anything particular, and even talks if he couldn't care less about the conversation. Grave robbers are plundering the cemetery again. I'm not really asking much of yourself, Sword, other than to go there and put an end to this foolish business. Go to that cemetery and kill every grave robber you see. Got it? Good. He puts his hand on your shoulder, smiling reaffirmingly. I think I know that a good compensation for your service. It's 90 crowns in advance and 380 when the job's done. Ask for more pay. If it must be, you'll get 100 crowns in advance and 400 when the job is done. And we'll accept that. So yeah, we'll go and kill some people at graveyards. Do you want any more men? No, I still haven't got Hans. Maybe Carly Ox. I like his name, so I'm going to buy him. I'm going to leave him with a pitchfork for now, see how he gets on. There we go. Over there, by the sea. There's over the beachfront graveyard. Of course, where you want to bury bodies is in sand. A fresh cool breeze is blowing today and you feel like it's a good time for Comrades to start something new. You call the men to gather round. What do you tell them? So we'll get the company strength back up to a dozen men over getting allies, because I think it's important to have a large crew. Oh, we didn't want to fight this tonight, but never mind, we're committed now. Crunching, munching, the snacker of someone or something, enjoying a good meal. As you step through the cemetery, you stumble upon a clearing filled with Naxxerers. They're huddled over the remains of what appear to have been the grave robbers you were looking for. A hideous monster slowly turned to you, their red eyes widening at the sight of fresh meat. Okay, so this is these things are usually pretty tough. I can't imagine we're facing many of them. Let's see if they come. Yeah, how many? Oh, there's quite a few of them actually. So you got to kill these guys, and they'll try and eat each other's bodies and become stronger. So you kind of have to like kill them and then walk over the bodies. I find is the best way to deal with them. Because it's night as well, we're a bit of a disadvantage here. I'm going to move him slightly down. Can I hit anyone with that? No. What if I move him there? Yeah, there we go. And then we'll try and... Oh, I wonder... Look at this one. Actually, we'll fire at him because it's got a good chance of hitting someone else in the process. Yeah, we're going to move up to him because they'll move upon us next turn anyway, so we might as well try and get some swings in if we can. Move him there and put him on the spear wall. But I'll move him up and try and stab him. Move him there. I don't know if he can... what the reach is on a pitchfork. It might be more than one. Some of the longer weapons you can... Oh dear. His career nearly ended straight away. See, there we go. Oh, I nearly got a free kill on him there. Although he's bleeding, so he'll probably die next turn. With that in mind, I'll try not to hit him. Ooh. That's not kind. So if you move him up behind these, you should be able to shoot over their shoulders. I'll shoot this one, because this guy's nearly dead. We missed, so tough. Impale. Oh dear. It's not looking good for that guy. And then I'll engage him. Try and kill him while he's in a net. Make it a bit easier. Whoa. Head off. GG. Oh dear. Don't miss. Oh dear. One down. Let's move him up. Don't kill my guy. Oh dear. Yeah, they do a lot of damage, these ones. Oh, we're not doing well here at hitting them. I don't know what that means. Come on, chop off his head. Try and... there we go. That's him done. Finish this guy off. Or not. It appears to be the case. Oh dear. We're gonna get more dead. Oh, he's a like... yeah, we lost a cheap guy. Not the end of the world. 2 men down in one fight. It's not good though. These are really hard to fight early on. I'm surprised this is like one of the first quests, but there we go. I also didn't do very well fighting at night, so I can't blame it all on being on fire. Right, come on. Let's kill him, eh? Oh man, can't hit him. Oh, he died. He was bleeding, I didn't notice. Right, so we lost. Oh, we only lost 2. That's strange. I thought we lost more than that. Oh well, 2's not too bad. I think it was a cheat, guys. Oh no, that guy's at 300 gold. Never mind. What can you do? So, upgrade him. And fingers crossed we won't get into another fight. Perks, give him 9 lives. This guy probably shouldn't need 9 lives to play the game right. Fatigue's probably useful for him. And perks, we shall give him. Have a look. Let's give him that one so he'll become more experienced before everyone else. So we'll go back to Huele and receive our reward, our recompense. Okay, and we got paid. Right, we'll leave it there for now, and we'll carry on next time.